Hello, Pewter people. Scott Reynolds here with another Pewter Pulse. Let's talk about Todd Bowles' future in Tampa Bay as the Bucs dropped to 4-6 after a loss in San Francisco. This was not unexpected as the 49ers are the better team and were heavily favored for that reason. San Francisco is now 7-3, probably will make it to the NFC Championship game, probably against the Eagles again. They're that good of a team. What has to happen, though, for Todd Bowles to return to his team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, next year as their head coach? How many games does Bowles have to win? Well, only the Glazers know that for sure. They've given every head coach they've hired at least 2 years before they've fired anyone. Raheem Morris and Dirk Cutter each got 3 years because Morris went 10-6 in his second season in 2010, and Cutter started his career as Tampa Bay's head coach going 9-7 in his first season in 2016. Those winning seasons earned each guy an extra year, despite neither Cutter or Morris making the playoffs. They had those winning records, though. So how did the Glazers view Todd Bowles' first season in Tampa Bay last year? Bowles went 8-9, but won the division. The Bucs hosted a playoff game, but got crushed by the Dallas Cowboys to technically finish 8-10. The guess here is that Bowles needs to win this year. He needs to show progress, more importantly. Now, is that a 9-win regular season? Is that enough progress? What if a 9-8 Bucs team doesn't make the playoffs this year? Is that truly progress just because you won one more game, but you didn't make the postseason? See, I think Bowles and the Bucs have to make the playoffs this year, either as a 9-win wild card team or as a 9-win division winner. That would be progress. But will that be enough for the Glazers? Does Bowles have to win a playoff game too? Well, he might. Just winning one more regular season game might not be enough. The Glazers likely want to see true progress, which would be advancing in the playoffs. Remember, Tampa Bay has been to the postseason in each of the last 3 years. That's the expectation right now, even without Tom Brady, because the NFC South is still there for the taking, still considered a downtrodden division. So unless the Bucs get to, say, 10 wins, which would be a 2-game improvement over last year, that would mean that Todd Bowles has to win 6 out of the last 7 to reach 10 wins. And that's next to impossible for this year's Bucs team. They just don't have what it takes to have that type of a finish. I think Bowles needs to get to a postseason win to truly have a chance to return for a third year. I think that is going to be the ticket, not just getting 9 wins or winning the division, having that home playoff game, or even being a wild card team. It's winning in the postseason. So winning 5 out of the last 7 games to get the 9-8, that's going to be quite a challenge by itself. At the end of the day, the Glazers want to know if Todd Bowles is the caliber of coach that can take this team to another Super Bowl, because that's what this is all about. The Glazers have won 2 Super Bowl championships. They want another one, and they want to make sure they have the coach in place that can get that goal accomplished. You have to be able to win in the playoffs in January. And the Glazers have recently seen what that looks like with Bruce Arians winning the Super Bowl in 2020 and nearly repeating with the franchise best 13-4 Buccaneer team the next season in 2021. Todd Bowles seems to be a better caliber head coach than, say, Dirk Cutter was. But is he in Bruce Arians' class? Is he in John Gruden's class? The Glazers will likely be able to answer that in January if they see Todd Bowles win a playoff game. That would help his cause. That might be what it takes for Bowles to stay in Tampa Bay as the head coach. But first, he has to win enough games to get to the postseason for that to even happen. And that could be a very tall order. Pewter people, we want you to visit Pewter Report TV. And when you do, that's our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. That all helps our Pewter Report algorithm on YouTube get in front of more Pewter people like yourself. To watch more Pewter Pulse episodes, the Pewter Report podcast, and other great Bucs video content, it's all found on Pewter Report TV on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram at Pewter Report, and visit pewterreport.com for breaking news, injury reports, inside scoop, and game coverage. And I'll be back soon with a new Pewter Pulse.